Good evening, one and all. Rob here, and it's a Thursday evening. A wet Thursday evening, and um, the first round of the U.S. Open's over. I want to slide in here. I've been requested. I've had a couple of requests. Keith White is having a little trouble with the soccer blast. So if he comes in, we're going to see if he wants me to kind of show him how some of the operations of soccer blast goes. If not, we may hang around and see if we can find two of every animal in the world and grab us an ARK and get the hell out of here. Because it's no doubt raining enough here. We've had inches of rain, not feet of rain yet, but we've had a lot. And it started overnight. Well, this morning about 5 o'clock. So a little over 12 hours worth of rain. And we've been getting it pretty steady since then. It's been a pretty steady dose of it. Darla, hoping for her eye surgery on Thursday next week. I mean Wednesday, I think. Wednesday. So it'd be 6 days. If everything goes well, she can have it surgery, and we'll be all the better for it. Her one eye now is 20/20 or better, and after they do what they have to do with her eye here, she should never. We hopefully anyway, hope she never has to wear glasses again. So we're hoping for that. Slow evening. It's a very slow evening. Perhaps everyone is relaxing. I hope so. I hope everyone's dry. Let's say that first and foremost. It's cool here. Cool here in Virginia. Current temperature. 66 degrees. And they're even saying we're going to get rain all the way up until maybe 5 a.m. 66. It's been cool all day. I mean, it did not warm up very much. So, what's up, Keith? Emailed you a little earlier to see if you would like to iron out your soccer blast questions. If you have any question, if it's like, okay, right there is where I have my problems. Okay, this is where I have my problems. Should we hit it? Should we hit after your problems? Should we find your problems with soccer blast? Or are they solved? Have you fixed everything, or does it need oiling? Because if it does, now's the time. I'm doing zero. I'm drinking water, and our rain just stopped. So it rained for 14 hours. And then we're going to get some more tonight. But right now it has stopped from the hurricane. I don't recall real specifically, but Rob, how was the golf this afternoon? The golf was not bad. They shot so much further under par than I thought they would, and the reason Andy North came out and said he gave a reason why. He said, well, they got 150 golfers out there, and they have got to finish their rounds up. So they got to make it as easy as possible. All right. There's a sharp edge on that. Let's say the shot chart Was a bit confusing on sequence of events when there is a spectacular save. Okay, we'll get it out in just a second. Actually, we'll get it out while we're talking. They're in a conundrum now. Yeah, lack of sunlight and everything, but now they're in a conundrum. You cannot let these, you cannot let these guys light the course up again tomorrow. You can't do it. So you've got to make it harder. And I'm sorry, they're going to have to set this course up a lot tougher tomorrow. They have got to. They put pins in some of the easiest spots. Did anybody see the hole in one that? And I'll just use this. Don't get angry at me. Don't get mad at me there. For not using the mats. Don't get upset with me. So let me just grab two teams out. All right, we'll do this. And I've got a couple of 2015 teams, which I really don't want them right here with my 2019 teams. I really don't. All right, so let's put Tottenham right there. And let's put, what the hell? Everton. Let's put Tottenham and Everton there. Amish Elvis. That's sometimes my brain just goes blank. Amish Elvis. Don't get pissed at me, Amish Elvis. And all right. Okay. So it's 2015 team has to go there. All right. So tomorrow, I think they're going to have to put them in some much harder locations. All right. Let's say Everton is a home team. The only reason I say that's because they're right here. Greetings, Dale. What's going on? What's up? Defensive midfielder. That's a defensive guy. That's a midfield guy. All right. Now I need some offense, though. All right. So midfield forward. We're like this. All right. What's up, Dale? Midfielder right there. Now we got to play a couple of defense people. We got to find some defense people. Okay. All right. I'm going to do that and that. And that's those 10. That's our 11 players there. All right, for Everton. And we're going to do Tottenham. All right. Do you think they will draw better than NFL Sunday? Oh, golf? No. No Tiger Woods. My winner won at 13 under. My legs throbbing like a toothache. Ooh, that's not good. 13 under is not going to be close to be the winner this week. I'm sorry, they're not going to get that. They're not going to get that high. No way. That will not happen. I'll promise you that. Even before anything else happens, I will promise you that will not happen this week. 13 under will not be the winning score. No, it will not be. I don't know what will be, but it won't be 13 under. It won't be that high. they're going to have to, they're going to have to really, really, really come out, ace this course up some. I think they will too. I really do. I think they'll really make it more difficult. All right. They really don't have a bench here either, which is nuts. All right. So if you haven't, okay, hold on just a second. Let me line these up real quick. Then I'll take a look at everything. All right. So far, he's going to go there and he's going to go there. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. That one's going to go here and here. All right. There. There. Back down here, you wouldn't mind have assist guys if you can find some. They can assist. There's a shot, though. Let's do that. All right. In fact, let's do this and that. All right. So if you haven't, could I predict will be 2 over? I think it'll be higher than that. Could I predict to be 5 over? I think it'll be 5 over. I think it's going to move up tomorrow. It'll go up. So if you have an on-target shot and it goes spectacular save and save comes up, do you then go to the saved section? All right. All right. So what you do, so if you have an on-target shot and then it goes to, okay, if you have an on-target shot and then it tells you to go to spectacular save, you simply go right here to the chart that says spectacular save, which it is a possibility, and then you just roll. You just roll straight up for that. 2 dice, along with a green dice. And the reason you want to do the green dice, a 6, a lot of times is a offsides. So you want to do that too. So, all right. I don't have a green one right at hand, so the red one will be my offsides die. That's what we'll have. I don't have a green one handy. And that would be a 5. What's 5 say? 5 stars or better, it's saved. Then what you do then, you go to your goalkeeper. You see how your goalkeeper has on target, reaction, and spectacular saves. Right here it says 5 stars or better. Well, neither one of these 2 guys have 5 stars. So that would not be a save. That would be a goal. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about, Keith? On your goalkeeper cards, they have on target. They have reaction. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you know how to play it through without a spectacular save? Let's say with an attack. Do you know how to do that? Hit the attack, go for it. That's when you need, I think you need a couple of these to be able to show you where on the field the ball is. Because you've got, number one, you've got a assist person. Number 2, you've got a shot person. And then you add those numbers together. Show you what we're talking about. All right. So let's just say, for instance, let's do it Tottenham, because Tottenham actually has some better offensive chances here. All right. So let's just say they get to go on the attack. All right. So you get to roll attack. And We actually need a black and a white one too. Here's a black one. Here we go. All right, we got it now. We're all set. This is Soccer Blast. This is Soccer Blast here. Soccer field included. Soccer Blast, soccer field included. Play.com. Yep. All right. Hey, it's a good game. It's a good game. Yeah. So let's kind of slide both ways here. All right. First off, let's just picture this as being a green dice. All right. So we'd actually have to re-roll it to see. All right. Number 2 would be the guy that's going to be the assist guy. Only though, we got to find out 5. You got to find out if you've got 5. Burrow and Baker. Yeah, I'm going to go watch it in just a few minutes too. I think I'll watch a little bit of it. But with a 5 of black right here, that means on offense over here, we have to find 5 of the triangles. As you can see, Harry Kane there has 3. Heung-min Son has 2. That's 5. That takes care of that. Now, the 1 right there, though, means all the defense has to have is 1 square, and they've got that. So it would not be an attack. Now let's change things up a little bit. All right, let's do it this way. All right, let's try to roll again here. All right, well, let's try it. Let's roll it one more time, maybe. Damn, 1 white stays there, don't it? Son of a bitch. All right, that's better. All right. So right now, 5, we would start with the green guy. And we would go right here. Okay? All right. But first, we got to find out if we got 4 stars. We got 4 stars. No problem. We got to find out if they got 4 squares. 1, 2, they don't. Okay? So what we do, we will start right here, being it's a 5. Okay? This will be my assist guy. Now, we have to roll again. And we have to roll all 3 and make a green die change from a 5. Yes. All right. So this time the green die is a 4. All right. So his assist is actually 2 scissors. His shot is 1. So even a die of 1 would not be a shot on goal. But let's say, just for instance, just for the hell of it, let's say we would have tried right here and went right here. Okay? First off, his assist is 3. Harry Kane's shot is 2. So all we need is a 5 or less. And that's a 2. We're fine there. Okay? Then this was let's say it's a 3. I'm not sure. 3. Then we go to the on-target saves of Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford's on-target saves is a 3. So that means he saves that, okay? Automatically, anytime there's a save like it, it's an automatic corner kick, okay? So what they're saying is he saves it, knocks it over the net, he saves it, knocks it around the net, whatever, but past the goal line. And then what you'll do, you'll just go right back to corner kicks right here, and Tottenham will have a corner, and you just take a couple of minutes off each, a minute or 2 or whatever it is for the play. But that's the way you handle that. You add your assists, you add the saves, assists and shots, and that's got to be, on here, it's got to be more than whatever this is. If this is a 6 right here, and the assist is 3 and the shot's 2, that means it's going to be a save. And then that right there, then that's when you go into the saved area right here, okay? That's what you do there. If you've made it that far to the last roll, and both teams standing at midfield for them, that's good. That's good. We like that. But that's what you do. That's what happens there. If it's saved, you go right here. But if not, if this number right here is less than the assist and the shot added up, then he's got to make a save. And then he's got to make a save. And then you look at the white die. Let's say, for instance, this is a 6. And his on target is a 3. Then it's going to be a goal. Then you have to re-roll again right here. Okay? You'll re-roll. Don't forget this will be the green die. Well, let's just make it a 6 for the hell of it. And that's a 7 right there. To the far post, goal. Okay? And there's no offsides. The only time you have to worry about a 6 green, and that's a green one, we're playing that, on this goal is if it's got a little thing pointing like that. 9, 10, and 11. 9, 10, and 11. 12. Green die 6, 6, and 6. Black 6 and white 6 would be 12. Then the green 6, it's an own goal. Ball bounces back into the goal as the goalkeeper attempts to pass it. It's an own goal. So a 12 with a green 6. So that's what's happening there. But a 9, 10, or 11 with a green 6, that would be an offside, and that will be no goal. That's the way that works. That is soccer. But yeah, that's fun. It's fun to play. I haven't played it in a while, but it's fun to play. It really is. Who's everybody thinks will win tonight? Not who you want to win. Who do you think wins tonight, guys? I'd love to see the Bengals kick their asses. But I think the Browns just have too much talent. I really do. Even with Baker Mayfield. Philly 6, Mets 3. Awesome. How does a deflected ball off the goalie work? Oh, okay. All right. What you do then, deflected ball off the goalie. Let's see. Who. Let's see. Deflected ball off the goalie. That's something I should know, and I think I do know, but let me figure it out here. Well, all right. It depends. Whoever it goes to, you use their shot stars. Their shot stars. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Harry Kane. You see his shot stars up there? That'll be what you use for him. And then you see the goalkeeper, you go to straight reaction. You go straight reaction with him. And you see his reactions are 4. So then what you'll do, the black one is for the shot, for the reaction. The white one is for, the black one's for the shot. The white one's for the reaction. And let's say, for instance, the black die is a 3. With 4 on the shot, you're good. Reaction is 4. Let's say the white die is a 5. It's a goal. 4, it's a save. And if it's no other, so you'd go by the green dice to see who would get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. to see who gets the shot. If it's a 6, re-roll it. Is that the Premier League board? Yes, that is 2019. Yes. So the black die is a shot. After you go to the green die, let's say the green die is 2, you go to number 2 guy on the offensive on your side, and whatever his shot is, he's got to have as many stars as is on the black dice. If he's got 3 stars, the dice cannot say over 3 on the black. If it does, and if a 6 comes up on the green die during a let's see, if a 6 comes up on the rebound shot, re-roll it, and you got to get a 1 through 5. And if a 6 comes up during the switch, switch of players. All right, what you do then? Let's say you roll a 3, a 4, and a 6 of green. Right, I understand what you're saying. A 3, a 4, and a 6 of green. The offense switches nobody. The defense switches their 3rd and 4 players. The defense does because it's a green 6. Anytime it's a green 6, the defense will have to react. But if there's let's say a green 2, then you'll switch your green 2s up. But on defense, they'll switch 2 of them up if there's a 6. The only way they won't is if there's a 6 and a 2. Then you just change your 2 up. Okay? If there's all 6s, nobody switches any players. But if there's a green 6, it immediately switches over to the defensive side. And whoever's got the ball, don't even worry about them. You worry about the defensive side and switch their players up. So let's say you get a green 6, a white 5, black 1. You'll change the defense. You'll change the defense as 5, defense is 1, and you keep going. Yep. And do whatever it tells you to do on the offensive side. And you only switch players prior to building an attack. Oh, well, no. Even when you're attacking, let's say the green dice rolls a 2 for you. That just means the attacking player is the next player that comes up. So you can still attack with that player. Now, once you attack with that player let's say you roll a 2 on the attack, you switch, then you put this on top of them. That one can't switch anymore. Then 1, 3, 4, or 5 has to switch. And when you do a switch player, and that'll be the person shooting. So, yeah, you'll actually switch players when you're going to shoot. So, yeah, you still switch. Then they stay put after you do switch it, but you will make the switch first. So let's say the first green dice rolls a 2, then the next one's a 1. Well, the next player next to you, you flip it up. Then go with that. Then they stay there until it's either a save or whatever. Then if it's a rebound shot, you go by, whichever one of you, if you have to switch up again, you may have to after a rebound. Got it? So, yeah, but you can just stick with them. Stick with them when they're stick with them though after you get the shot off. All right, we got Everton right there, but Philly 6, Mets 3 tonight. I like that. The save 2, 3. Some of the goalies are shutout machines. Yeah, they are. Some of them are. Some of them you have to get 6s. So you have to roll white 6s. Some of them you almost have to. Not whites. Yeah, white 6. Some of them you have to roll a white 6. Then, obviously, can you make your own Pele soccer card? I have a Pele soccer card. I've got a Pele soccer card. What are you talking about? I've got a team with Pele in it. Are you kidding? What you kidding? I got the Cosmos. I got the New York Cosmos, 1975. Better believe it. Better believe it, sucker. Is there a World Cup? I do not have a Messi card. No, I do not. I don't have a World Cup. I don't have a World Cup set. I've got the 2018 and the 2019 European League sets. I have those. One of them I got by mistake, but I do have it. Keith sent me the wrong set. He sent me the 2018 set. I ordered the 2019 set. And he said, just keep it. Just keep it. And I said, all right, thank you very much. I would love to have a good World Cup set. There are home brewed sets on the play site. Yeah, they are. Some are okay. Some I'm not crazy about. First and 10 for the Bengals. Yeah, I'll flip it over to that real quick. Hold on just for a second. Bengals versus Browns scoreboard. Yeah. The Bengals are tied with the Browns 0-0 in the first quarter. Yeah, they're already in Cleveland territory. So Bengals are playing well. I do not have a Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't have any of those. I would like to have probably, if I was going to do it, I'd love to have a 90 back in. Remember when it was 90? What year was it? 94, 96, something like that. Christian Pulisic card. Pulisic. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Who's he? How good was Lawless? Lawless was not that good. Alexi Lawless was not really that good. He was a defense. He was a defensive. He was a defensive fielder. He's. I actually think he's a pretty good pundit because he cheers, but yet he's a real deal. He's the real deal. He knows we still need a lot in order to become a world power. We need a lot. We really do. That's my opinion on it too. Joe Buck already driving me nuts in the commentary. Oh God. Oh me. Oh, is he doing NBC? Thursday night, is he doing the NFL Network? Oh man, I thought Buck just worked for Fox. I'm watching, Buck is on the NFL Network. What the hell? No shit. Oh yeah, Buck is nuts. He's crazy, man. Aikman's okay. I can't stand here. What's that other quarterback? I can't stand listening to him. Oh, what's that asshole's name? Tony Romo. Listen to his voice. Oh my God, he's as bad as Orgeron. He's bad as Ed Orgeron. He's that bad. His voice is going. Play golf, dude. Get the hell out off of TV. Go play golf and try to make a senior tour. Never much a fan of Greg Gumbel either. Greg Gumbel, yeah. You didn't heard his brother. You heard Bryant for years. And yeah, fourth down. Got a punt already. Brown's got a decent team. They really do. 4th and 4. Yep, at the 33. And they got a first down, huh? Oh, Tarico's good. Tarico, he's still on Sunday Night Football. He's still on Sunday Night Football. He's just covering the golf this week. He's covering the golf for the U.S. Open, so he won't be. I don't think he's covering Sunday Night Football this week. Burrow's playing okay. That's good. They have 6,000 fans in the stands. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. They probably had to give everybody who's got PSLs a chance at a seat first. That's what I figure. My brother-in-law's got PSL in Philly. Yeah, and he's been a season ticket holder for about 10 years in Philly. I mean, that's what, $4,500. It's a lot of money. It really is. It's about $4,500, $5,000 because his seat's at the 40. He's got some primo seats. Yeah, they're 4,500, 5,500, something like that. And they've got 4 of them. 3. How many season tickets they got? 3 or 4?
What are you talking about?
For the Eagles.
4.
4 of them. I thought so. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been to one. I would not go. No thanks. Oh wow. 2nd and 10, Cleveland 14. Used to be when I was in Philly. Yeah. I'm sure they're mint now. They're probably $5,000 don't get them. And then to go to the Phillies, is it 3,600? I thought it was more than that because it's different prices, I think, Dale, considering where you sit. The seats behind the batter at baseball games, like $400 for regular season, $1,000. Yeah, the way they are doing the baseball postseason is okay. I don't really have any complaints. Back then it was. Yeah. Me and the wife, we sat 23 rows behind the dugout last year, behind the Phillies dugout. Jimmy Rollins' retirement speech night or whatever. And it was 150, about 150 each, one game. So I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how much a season ticket behind the plate would cost you. Don't forget, it'd be 41 games. Shit. 40 grand? Probably. Probably a little bit more than 40 grand. Right around 40 grand. Behind the seat, 1 seat. Season ticket. All right, well, Dale, ours was field level. We were field level, dude. We were field level when we went. It won't 600. Our seat won't. Now, we were right behind the dugout, 20 rows back on the field level. I mean, I could have thrown a ball to one of them at the dugout. That's how close we were. It was 140 and 150. It won't 600. No. But those same seats in Pittsburgh, right behind the dugout, $55. We had those seats. We had them for three games straight. 4th row, right behind the dugout. What's the best seat at a football game? At the middle, behind the sidelines? At the middle, behind the sidelines? You talking about on the ground level? How has the 3-batter rule been working? I ain't seen where nobody's done a 3-batter rule. I hadn't been. I see them change. If I'm going to a football game, I'd rather set up a little higher. I like to be able to see the whole field. So I want to be 10, 15, 20 rows, just like in a NASCAR race. Has anybody ever went to a NASCAR race? I remember when I was a little kid. I remember it just as good as yesterday. First time my dad took me, right? Okay, if you've never been, guys, we get to the race. Well, this wasn't a NASCAR race. This was just a race. Yeah, I'd rather sit higher, even at baseball. A little higher, not a lot higher. I don't mind. Baseball game's not as bad, but race, let me tell you what happened. We get there, and we started seeing practice. You know, it was just a late model event, and they're gonna run, I think, a couple hundred laps. And I don't know. My dad took me and just told mom, you know, yeah, I think I'll take him with me. And we get to the track, and I said, yeah, man, oh man, ain't nobody sitting on the front row. Then they start driving around, and all of a sudden, rubber starts hitting you on the side of the face. Then you want to see the far side of the track, you got to stand up or stand. Then you realize maybe I should have sat about 30 rows up so I could look down on the action. Much, much better. Football, racing. I'll tell you another one. Hockey. You don't want to be too close to the rink. Anytime you're real close to the rink, it keeps you from seeing all of the parts of the rink. Upper deck at Wrigley is a great perspective if you are near the infield seats. Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool. But yeah, NASCAR race and anything like it, you want to sit higher. Higher is not bad. That's a good thing. You can tell who they are. You can tell who they are. Football, I like to set up far enough so I can see the whole field. I like to see the defensive backfield, the way they're setting up. I was always into the defensive side of the ball more than I was the offensive side. Most sporting events are that way. Yeah. 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 I never really liked sitting at the end zones because you can't get a perspective on how close or how far away they really are. So you're better off on the sidelines, even if you got to sit at the 20s. That's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing. 3-0 Bengals. Very cool. Let's see what my man's thrown for so far. Let's see. Joe Burrow, 5 of 7, 32 yards. You can't see what's happening on the other end of the field. Not really when you're in the end zone and that's what I'm gonna tell you now. You get an end zone seat, they're gonna be playing on the other end the whole game. That's what'll happen. I'm going to make myself a burger, so I'm missing the game for a few minutes. Nothing wrong with that. Was Earl Weaver one of the 10 best managers of all time? Ugh. Wow. Earl Weaver. He was one of the 10 most fiery managers of all time. Shit, did he only win? How many championships did he win? 2 or 1? Oh, did he win 4 championships? Was it? Well, he was. He managed 4 champions. Really? 4. All right. He had so many 100-win seasons. Well, let's look him up. Hold on for a second. Let's see if I can read a little more about him here. We'll make it. We'll deduce Earl Weaver stats. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. He had 500-win seasons. 96 ejections. 96 ejections. Started managing at 8 and went 48-34. Then a man in 53, 108, 50, 101 and 57. 3 years in a row. That's awesome. Then 79 and 80. So he lost 4 World Series, and how many? He won 2 or won 4? Oh, the stream went down for me. I'm sorry, guys. How many World Series did Earl Weaver win?
According to Los Angeles Times, Weaver, who piloted the Orioles from 1968 to 1982 and 1985-86, led the team to the 1970 World Series championship, 4 American League pennants, and 6 American League East Division titles.
He only won one, dude. He only won one. He only won one. 1970. That's it. Four pennants, 6 American League East titles, 1 World Series. That's it. Yeah. Winning percentage of .583. So he won 1,400 games and lost 1,060. Was Earl Weaver one of the 10 best managers of all time? No. Sparky Anderson won more, man. I'm pretty sure. I was just going to say Sparky Anderson. I was going to say a couple more too. Sparky Anderson statistics.
Here's information from Wikipedia.
Sparky Anderson managerial statistics.
Here's information from Wikipedia.
Okay. All right. He won almost 2,200 games. Sparky won 2,200 games, guys. What did we say? His win-loss record was .545, so it's about the same, not much difference. But he won almost 2,200 games. And how many World Series titles did Sparky get? You think it's impossible for a team to go 162-0? Yes. Impossible. So let's see. How many titles did Sparky Anderson manage?
According to Society for American Baseball Research, in his
He got 3 World Series, 5 pennants.
94 victories, 5 pennants, and 3 World Series championships.
All right, so Sparky is up there. LaRussa's ahead of LaRussa is ahead of Weaver. Lasorda, he's ahead of Weaver. Who else? Oh, me. Is my stream down, guys? If it is, I'll shut it down. Huss is having problems with my stream. Is my stream turned down? Bochy might be. Help me out, guys. Oh, your NFL stream. I thought you was talking about right here. Okay, we're all good. Okay. Bochy. That's a good one. Bochy. Let's see what Bruce Bochy managerial numbers. Okay.
According to Wikipedia, Bochy finished his Giants managerial career with a regular season record of 1052 to 1054 and a postseason record of 36 to 17.
Now, Bochy's behind him. He was under 500. Bochy finished 2 games under 500. Great postseason record, 36 and 17. 4 playoff appearances, 3 pennants, and a World Series championships. 3 NL pennants and World Series. So maybe he's got 3 World Series championships, though. Whitey Herzog. Billy Martin didn't manage that long, though, did he? Billy Martin managerial stats.
Here's information from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Well, he got 1,253 wins, 553 winning percentage. That's good there. How many How many World Series? How many World Series titles? He won 1 World Series in 16 years, 2 pennants, 5 division titles. That's the same. Billy Martin, and um, Earl Weaver. That's the same. They're the same. Bobby Cox. That's a good one. Bobby Cox managerial stats.
According to Wikipedia,
2,500 wins. He was better. 557. Yeah.
557 winning percentage in 3,858 games. His overall managerial record is 2,504 wins and 2,001 losses in the regular season and 67 wins and 69 losses in the postseason.
136 postseason games as a manager. Bobby Cox. He's better. La Russa, Tony La Russa, managerial stats.
According to Wikipedia, he finished his Cardinals career with a 1408 to 1182 regular season record.
How many World Series titles did Tony La Russa win as manager? He won 3 World Series.
Here's a summary from
He won 3, so La Russa's ahead of him. Cox not. I mean, Cox is. Martin is not. Let's see. Then you got to go back some and who was some of those managers? Jim Fry. He might be a top 10, dude. He may be a top 10. Davy Johnson won 1 world title, I guess. Davy Johnson managerial stats.
Here's information from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Very good. 562 winning percentage. That was real good. So that's real good. He's 300 over 500. So that's real good. Davy Johnson, how many World Series titles?
2 World Series championships. According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, he played as a second baseman.
How many World Series titles did Davy Johnson get as manager?
2 World Series championships. According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, he played as a second baseman from 1965 through.
No, 2 times manager of the year. Well, he only had 100 win season, but he had some 98s and 92. Well, no, 200 win seasons. A lot of 98 win seasons, though. That's a good question, though. Overall, that's a very Casey Stengel's up in the top 5 all time. Damn, he only won 1 world title, though. That's what hurts. That's what hurts him. If I was going to right off the bat, I would say no. Just due to the fact some of these guys come out and manage now 5 years and win 2 titles. World Series means something. So I'll say no. But I know he goes down in the folklore of Baltimore history as being he's the best manager Baltimore's ever had. Yes. But I'm going to say no. You guys tell me what you think. Top 10 would be tough. It would be very, very tough to put a manager that only won 1 world title. He won a lot of games, yes. But he still finished just above 500. So that means when he had a bad team, he really had a bad team because he won so many 100 win seasons. but he had some real shit teams in Baltimore too. I'm gonna say no, but he's close. He's close. He's a top 15 manager. Top 10, I'm gonna say no though. He's real close. But best manager easily Baltimore's ever had. That's my opinion. What do you guys say? Keith, Dale, Huss, all you guys. Yeah. Joe Torre, he was like a kid in the candy store. Joe Torre managed the Braves when they absolutely sucked. And then he walked into that job with New York and had everything he ever wanted. Joe Torre really just, but he was one guy that could handle George Steinbrenner. He could handle Steinbrenner. Not many people could, but he could. Torre could do it. Yeah, I know he only had one title, but that run from 69 to 82 was impressive. Yeah, but he'd still finished just a little over 500 managing. I mean, if he had won 60% of his games, maybe. But he didn't. So every time he won 100 games, he also had those times he won 50, 55, 60, or whatever. I say no. That's what I say. Top 10, because we just named off a lot. We named off a lot of those guys that are in the top 10. Stengel, Torre, La Russa. Then they won the World Series the year after he walked away. Oh yeah. Who won that World Series? I mean, who was it? Was that Ripken Sr.? Who was it? Who was the manager of them in 80? What the hell was it? 80, 82, 83? Yeah, we talked about Lasorda. That's right. We talked about a bunch of them. Art Howe. We never even mentioned Art Howe. He's pretty good too. Who managed Ripken Sr.? Was he the manager for the Orioles? I think, let's see. Who managed the Orioles to a World Series title?
Earl Weaver. According to Baltimore Sun, this season marks the 50th anniversary.
What was the last season the Orioles won the title?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
1983 Baltimore Orioles manager.
Joe Altobelli.
Oh, Joe Altobelli. Joe Altobelli. Joe Altobelli. 83, 84, 85. Joe Altobelli. Yep. Hank Bauer from 64 to 68. 68 to 82, Earl Weaver. Altobelli from 83 to 85. Ripken Sr. 85. Joe Altobelli. Yep. Yep. So, like I say no, but that don't amount to a hill of beans what I say. But if I'm just looking overall, let me plug my computer back in. Francona has had he's had some success too. He had it in Boston too. Yeah, he did. He had some good teams though. He was loaded. Yep. Plug this in real quick. Be right back with you guys. All right. I noticed my charge is going down. How many MLB teams wear red hats? Wear Reds hats? Well, not a fair question, Dale, for one reason. They change up so damn much now. Phillies, Reds, Red Sox. Cardinals. Yep, Nationals got red hats. 6. Cardinals, Reds, Red Sox, Nationals. Cardinals, Reds, Red Sox, Nationals, Angels, and Phillies. Angels and Phillies. Angels wear red ones. How about that? The Angels. Oh. Cardinals, Phillies, Angels, Reds, Red Sox, Nationals. How about that? Boom! How about that one? How about that one? Oh, that's a pretty good one. The other night we were watching Alec Bohm, and Darla can tell you, I'm sitting on the couch just watching the game. He scores. He's wearing that number 28, walking right down in the dugout. I said, damn, he looks like Red Sox wear a dark blue hat. Sometimes they wear a red. Yeah, he looks just like Worth going in the dugout. As quick as I said that, the guy on the network said, don't he remind you of Jason Worth's wife just does this to me? He does. The Red Sox, they wear different colored hats sometimes. And so do the Dodgers. So do the Phillies. I've got some where the Phillies wear a white hat, blue hat, red hat. It just depends. And now they've even got a pinstripe. That pinstripe, when they're going to wear that someday, I think in 2021 they plan on wearing a pinstripe. That is bad. It's a badass hat. It really is. He's better at third base. He's better at third base. They just got to play him at first now. They got to have his batting lineup. He's batting .320. Somebody's got to help. Somebody's got to help. They need to bump. They need to bump Harper down to about 7th, 6th or 7th. 14-3 Browns. That was my fear. If they get on top, I don't know how the Bengals are going to react to it. That was my fear. I picked them to lose tonight. Yeah. Beckham TD. Okay. Bohm's better at third base though. But Segura is good at third, short, or second. I'm so glad we didn't get rid of Segura. I really thought we could have and made it with Kingery. I'm glad we didn't. Segura, man, he's a rock in the lineup. We need him. And Hazley, too. He's a natural first base. Who's the natural first baseman? Bohm. Yeah, I still like him at third battle though. He can cover a lot of ground. He can cover a lot of ground. We can let Hoskins play first when he comes back. That can be his stomping ground when he wants to come back. Jay Bruce can play first. We got some guys when they come back off of the injured list, stick them right in there where they have to go. But my fear is letting Real Muto go somewhere, and I think they're going to let him walk. I think if they were going to sign him, they have already done it. You can't let him go to free agency and then try to work out something with him. He's going to ask two prices. You just can't do that. And he's going to walk, and he's going to get a lot more on the market than you think. He'll make 25 mil easy, and maybe 30. Browns winning. My God, this game is absolutely gay as hell. Right to Washington. I don't think he's going to Washington though. They've got a couple of catchers. How far would you guess Bryson DeChambeau can throw a football? Swinging a golf club's totally different from throwing a football. Now, I would love to see how far he can hit a baseball, because I grab my club like a baseball bat, and then I set it down like that when I want to hit. So I would love to see him get an aluminum bat and hit. Jeez. I bet he can hit a ball 400 feet. I'll bet you on that. I bet he can. But, I mean, can you imagine? I cannot even imagine going in a baseball stadium, right, and grabbing a pitching wedge, right, and knocking it over center field fence. I couldn't do that shit. But he could off a tee, off of the home plate. He can knock most of them out of parking lots. 400 yards, not feet, yards. Most home runs are 100 yards. That's 300 feet. That's 1,200 yards. He can hit a golf ball 400 yards, 1,200 feet. That is tremendous. But throwing a football, I don't know, probably not as far. Totally different muscles you use too. I would say not that far. I would say not even 40 yards, probably 40, 50 yards. I don't think he could. I don't think he could. Maybe he could, though. He might be that athletic, but I doubt it. But he can sure as hell hit a golf ball. He can hit a golf ball a lot farther than Dustin Johnson can. A lot farther. Dustin Johnson's not even in the conversation. Now, Tony Finau is. Tony Finau, he even goes on record and says, at tournaments, I only hit the ball 80%. Koepka's hurt. You think he could park a hard ball in the upper deck of the outfield? Baseball, do I think I can only with an aluminum bat, not wood. But yeah, Koepka's hurt. He's out for the year. He's out for the rest of the year. Well, they said the rest of the playoffs, but he had to back out of the U.S. Open. He wants to come back, I know, for the Masters, but I'm not sure he will get to. That's November, though. That's still a couple months. It's going to be mighty chilly down there. Mighty chilly. They're not even going to allow patrons in there this year, which is crazy stuff. And we got my man stationed right outside of Augusta. He knows the ups and he knows the downs of when they're going to play and everything. Will they play in the snow? No, they won't play in the snow. No. But Glenn Bonesteel lives in Augusta. He lives right there at it. So he's the update machine. Anytime we need to know something about Masters information, Glenn Bonesteel is the info man. He can hook us up. He's got the white pen right on top of Augusta, Georgia, and that's where he's at. And it's not a big town, and it's just known for the biggest golf tournament in the United States, possibly the world. Most famous golf course, that's for sure. St. Andrews can take all the fame they want to. Lytham can take all. It's not as Augusta National is the most famous golf course. I'm sorry. Pebble, no. I think Augusta National is. Is there any such thing as a golf course that you can play at night because it has a lot of lighting? Yeah. A couple of states have lit golf courses at night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would 6-3 Phillies in the fifth. Awesome. I would be a little lackadaisical. I would be a little afraid if it had a lot of water, if it had alligators. I've played in Florida with alligator courses, and regrettably, I was very, very nonchalant. I'd walk down and didn't even worry about. I'd never look back at them. Now I would, but I would walk down the fairway and know they're behind me. Never play them any mind. Does the Open have light? U.S. Open have light? No. They will stop if it gets dark, and so will the Masters. The Masters, they've already punched up their hours 2 hours. They're already saying we're not teeing off at 10 o'clock on Sunday. We're teeing off early, and we're gonna get them done. And they're hoping to crown a champion by 3 o'clock. So, is it easy to track the ball when you get it high? I wish I could say I hit it that high. I don't hit it real high. I hit it pretty far. More often than not, easiest way to tell you is this: when the easiest thing to do is take your eye off the ball and look down and miss. Look down the fairway and miss. The best thing to do is I like to kind of stay behind it, kind of bring the front my left elbow through the ball first and hit kind of from behind, kind of like you're putting power into a baseball swing, and hit the ball. And then by the time I hit it, I'm already facing the fairway and I can kind of spot, I like to kind of watch it from the time it takes off. And normally it's not a problem started to get dark there today, though. Yeah, I know it did. Yeah. I guess everybody finished. I didn't check. But it's not that difficult to spot, and if I have somebody drive a cart for me, for instance, I love staying right behind me. That way you can see you don't watch a club, you don't watch me, you don't watch nothing I do. You just watch that ball and then watch it just take off. And I use about a 8.5 on 9 degree. So mine doesn't go that long. I like for it to go, that high. It will go, I can get it to go pretty high sometimes, but more often than not, it's more of a drive type ball. Cuts through the air. If I got a lot of wind behind me, I'll use a 10.5 degree and just let the wind take it. How many holes can you play without cussing? Oh, I don't get mad too often. How many golfers there before the cuts? They're going to play tomorrow's round, and then it'll be top 70. Top 70, I think. Top 50 or top. I think it's top 70. So they'll cut half of them out tomorrow. No, I don't get upset. I don't get upset. More often than I'm gonna tell you, more often than not, I don't hit that many bad shots. How many is there now? About 145, 150. So they're gonna cut about half of them out. Yeah, 70 in ties though. That makes a difference. So if there's a lot of them at 3 under, 4 under, stuff like that. So right now, would Tiger Woods even be making the cut right now? I don't know. U.S. Open leaderboard. All right, Keith, have a good one, my friend. Yeah, you have to come down one day, and like I say, top 70 in ties, he would not be on it. It's exactly 70 at 2 under. And then 71 starts Dustin Johnson wouldn't make a cut right now. Jordan Spieth wouldn't. But that's going to go up tomorrow. 3 over is going to go up. We'll see how much, but it will. It'll go up. Some of these guys are not going to play as well tomorrow. They're just not. There's no way. But yeah, Keith, you have to come down, and I'll take you on the golf course with me. Certainly would. Don't like playing so much winter rules like November, December, January type stuff, unless it's just a nice day out to, but we had a couple of nice days this week, that's for sure. Brendan Todd tied for 8th right now. We'll see what he does. I like his chances. Let's see, who else did I pick? Justin Rose playing like crap. Justin Rose really is. Adam Hadwin. I think Hadwin played like trash too. I believe he did. 2 over, yeah, he played like crap. Justin Thomas, he's just only the leader. He's 5 under. Webb Simpson. I think Webb Simpson had a couple of holes that really gave him some problems. 1 over, yeah. Ian Poulter, he was stinking to join up. I mean, he really was. He is on down the list. Poulter's got to do a lot tomorrow even to make it cut. 5 over. Did you see FB score? Did I see? Oh, did I see the football score? I did not see the football score. I'll check it out in a minute. Patrick Reed made a hole-in-one today. He's sitting in 2nd place. And then Matt Kuchar. Kuchar should be there. Kuchar should be there. He, a lot of people don't like him, type-wide, money-wise, whatever. But he's still a decent golfer. But is he playing that bad? Yeah, 4 over. Yeah. Football score. I'll check it out right now. Browns versus Bengals score. 14-10. 14-10. Yes, sir. 14-10. Let's see what the kid's doing. That's all I want to do. 110 yards or 12 or 15. That's 80%, man. 12 or 15, 110, 1 touchdown. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Which Mayfield 5 of 5 for 98. That's really good. That's not bad at all either. 9 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. So we'll see what's going to happen. Will Brendan Todd end up winning? If he does, we're going to all be very, very sad that we didn't put any money on it because I threw $0 that way. I like his chances even better now. Sitting in 8th place, no Dustin Johnson to have to worry about, no Tiger Woods to mess with, no Phil Mickelson. All of them are behind you. All of them are far enough back that they may not even have anything to do with the finish. Jordan Spieth had problems. He played well for a while, but he had some problems. Obviously his biggest hurdle is going to be Justin Thomas. And Thomas is capable of shooting doubles and triples. He can do that. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. I think it should be very. So you think? I think no, 5-6 over, 5 over, 6 over. Right now the cut would be 2 over. It's going to go up though. It's going to go up. Right now, Tiger wouldn't be in the talk. It'll go up. You wait by tomorrow and look wherever it says 70th at 70th place. And they'll tell us tomorrow how many make it. If it's top 50 in ties, I still say to go down to 3 or 4. But if it's 70, I say to go 5, maybe even lower than that. It's got to get tougher tomorrow. It will not be this easy tomorrow. I'm believing that. How many guys shot under par today? Let's see. U.S. Open leaderboard. Had to be 40 or more guys shot under par. Pretty damn close to it. Not quite. You know what? It was 21 that shot under par. Will they pair them up on the weekends? It pairs of 2. Yeah. But tomorrow they switch times with them. But they'll, like, whoever Tiger was with today, that's who he'll be with tomorrow. Yeah. Phil will be back out with Rahm and Paul Casey. All 3 of those Arizona State guys. 21 went under par today. I'm going to say half that many go tomorrow. I'm going to say 10 or 11. We'll see. So there's 21 that's setting under par right this second. And if this course gets a lot tougher, Westwood, Oosthuizen, Neiman, Cabrera Bello, Wolf, Peters, especially some of the English guys, they are more used to playing tougher courses. They play a lot more tougher courses over in Far East. That means Phil gets to go crazy again. Oh yeah, Phil's got to go now. He's got to go nuts. He has no choice. What did he shoot today? 6 over or some shit. I mean, he went. I mean, he went bad shit crazy today. 9 over. He's next to last place. 9 over. Yeah. And the thing of it is, let me be for real about it. If he goes out and shoots a 65 tomorrow, he probably makes a cut. That would give him 5 shots back. That would put him at 4 over. He probably makes a cut. So anybody, if they go out there tomorrow with their head screwed on right, could go out there and still make a cut. He needs to throw that damn driver out. What I say? I said at the beginning of the week. Phil needs to keep the driver at home. Leave the driver there. Get that nice little 3-iron or a little driving iron. Hit it right through the air. You may be further back, but that's okay. If you 220 or whatever, you're good enough with your irons. You're better with your irons than you are off a tee. Hit for the greens. Your short game's great, but you don't get a chance to play a short game if you got to keep hitting out of the damn brush pile all the time. Well, weather's not going to play. Pin placements is going to be it. Pin placements is going to be it. Nobody's going to get a 65 tomorrow. They really won't. He can play his best tomorrow, and he's not going to make a cut. I really think so. But, we've seen him light courses up before. We've seen him light them up, but he's just not equipped enough to go out here and play a U.S. Open course as long as it is with the driver that he's got right now. He sprays it way too much. He needs to really, really just Like I say, get a good driving iron, get him a 3-wood, and be like, okay, I'm gonna lay back. I'm gonna be 40 yards behind everybody else. That's okay. They're in the rough. Let me hit it from the good stuff. I think he'd be better off, but that's just my opinion. That's just totally my opinion on it. All right, guys, I'm going to head out for the evening. You all have a great, great night. Second round starts tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. For the how come women can't play with men because it isn't both games the same? Well, Annika's tried to play off of men's team. They just can't hit this far, man. They just can't hit this far, Dale. They just can't. And that's the biggest problem, is being able to, hit it as far and be able to keep up with it, with the Johnsons and whoever else is out there. That's the toughest part. You got some women that have better short games than some of the men do. But if it takes them an extra shot to get to the green, they wouldn't have a chance. They just wouldn't. They've given Annika Sorenstam and Michelle Wee special exemptions to get to play against the men. And I think Annika made the cut one time. I don't think we ever made the cut. And you can find it. It's on YouTube. You can put on an Annika Sorenstam versus the men, or plays the men's tour, and it's on there. And you can see she plays her heart out. And she, at the time, she was one of the best golfers in the world. She was not equipped for that. She was not ready for that. No. And a lot of the guys didn't try to help her out at all. They did not like her being out there taking up a space that some other guy could have been out there playing. I kind of agree with that. So they give her special exemptions. So I would much rather see the women's tour be the women's tour and the men be the men's tour. But hey, if they're good enough to play it, good enough to get an exemption, especially good enough to make a cut, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. You all have a great, great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. And keep doing well, Dale. Keep getting better, man. That's what we want to see. All right. Have a good one, guys. Night.